Ice cream is the best! It really is. But think about that scoop for a second. Where did it actually come from? It is hard to find just one person who made the very first scoop. Most people have no idea who really started it all. Believe it or not, a hot, crispy breakfast food changed ice cream forever. We will see that happen in just a few minutes. To find out how, we have to go back way before this lab ever existed. Grab a pretend spoon and let's go. Brrr! We made it to ancient China and Persia. Look at all this real snow on the ground. Thousands of years ago, there were no freezers or factories. No single person invented ice cream. It was a giant team effort that took hundreds of years. People back then gathered fresh snow and mixed it with sweet fruit and sticky honey. It was like the very first snow cone. Meow. But it gets hot in the summer. How did they keep the snow from turning into water? People worked hard to save the cold. In the winter, they used long poles to cut massive blocks of ice out of frozen lakes. They hid the ice inside cold caves and pits so it would stay frozen until summer. Using what nature gave them, humans created a way to have icy treats on hot days. Now let's jump forward to Europe. The recipe is changing. Instead of just snow, people are using liquid cream and sugar. This diagram shows a sneaky science trick. Plain ice is cold, but when you add salt, the temperature starts plummeting. It gets so cold that the liquid cream inside the bowl freezes solid. You can't just let it sit there, though. You have to stir it. Stirring adds tiny bubbles of air. That is what makes ice cream soft and scoopable instead of a hard brick of ice. Meow, it is changing its states of matter. The runny liquid cream is turning into a delicious solid dessert. That scientific breakthrough changed everything. Now people could turn liquid into a creamy frozen solid. About 100 years ago, there was a giant party called a World's Fair. Thousands and thousands of people were there, and everyone wanted a snack. Back then, ice cream was usually served in a glass dish. The fair was so busy that one ice cream man actually ran out of clean dishes. A man selling hot waffles next door saw the problem. He rolled a warm, crispy waffle into a cone shape so the ice cream could sit right on top. Now you could eat the bowl, but you have to eat fast. When that solid ice cream warms up, it turns back into a runny liquid. If you eat too fast, you might get a brain freeze. It is a quick headache that happens when cold stuff hits the roof of your mouth. Joke time. What do you call a cow that makes ice cream? A milkshake maker. Haha! The waffle cone was a clever fix for a big problem. It combined baking and science to give us the treat we love today. We are back in the lab. Are you ready for a shout-it-out quiz? 1. Did one single person invent ice cream? No, lots of people helped. Meow. 2. What kept things cold before we had freezers? Snow and ice. 3. Ice cream freezes from a liquid into a solid. You got it. Ice cream evolved over hundreds of years. It went from icy snow treats to the creamy, frozen solids we have today. Here is a mission for you. Ask a grown-up what their favorite flavor is. Then explain the science of how salt and ice help freeze the cream. Even simple treats have a long history of teamwork and science. Subscribe to the Open Learning Lab for more adventures. See you next time.